I want to address MAGA. As you know, I'm sort of dark MAGA, which is like the more intense, sort of super smart branch of MAGA. But President Trump recently did a video where he was very honest to his base, which was sort of white, racist, sort of ignorant people. Which normally I don't like to hang out with them, but I appreciate that they sort of support not only the MAGA agenda, but sort of the DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. But I thought, much like President Trump did, I wanted to be perfectly honest with MAGA so that they know to not trust the fake news. And they can basically see what we're doing is in the interest of efficiency and making our country better. I'm not going to be perfect. I'm going to lie to you. But then I'm going to try to find smart ways to sort of deflect those lies and convince you that like what I'm doing is in your best interest. But in full transparency, I don't like most of you people. Like, I sort of pride myself. I'm socially awkward. I never had many friends. My father was actually like a hardcore racist. So like, I'm almost like woke compared to my father. If you look at how like hardcore he was, I'm sort of a like Diet Coke or something of like racism and like discrimination. Like, I'm not really that hardcore, but compared to my dad, I'm practically woke. But I don't know the woke mind virus. That's natural immunity from that because I'm like smart and care about free speech. By the way, don't insult me on my platform X or I will ban you. But other than that, total free speech. But I am looking with my bros big balls and tiny vag is like we actually have a woman on the team that we don't promote too much because it's like we don't want to look woke, but we actually have big balls and tiny vag. And we're just looking at inefficiencies in the government, okay? Just like I did with Twitter, and I eliminated so much of the staff of Twitter, and now it's working horribly. So that's like the sort of efficiency you can expect from DOGE. Like, we'll fire lots of people and give you a shittier product. But what I'm really doing is using my team to sort of examine financial operations and taxpayer data, because I want to turn X into an everything app. Like, I don't want to just run social media. I want to get your credit card info and like direct deposit info and sort of have my like weird Aspergery tentacles like in all aspects of America and try to do, basically make myself richer. Like, I'm actually the only person right now in striking distance of becoming the first trillionaire. Sorry, Jeff Bezos. Like, you have, like, your woman has big fake tits, and I guess that's cool, but I'm going to be a trillionaire while you're with your weird mistress, wife, woman person. And I also have, like, way more kids than Jeff Bezos. Like, it's amazing. Like, women didn't even talk to me back in the day. And back in the day, meaning before I became a billionaire. Every day before I became a billionaire was basically back in the day. And now, like, women and men find me funny, and women want to have my babies, which is very cool because I want to populate the world with sort of above average intelligence, below average looking, incredibly socially awkward people. Although my 4-year-old ex, who was like in the White House, was actually, if you see, he was like more like normal than me or Trump. So like, I think I messed up there because that kid might end up being like normal, even though I named him after my social media site. So like, he might get bullied a little bit, but we're gonna probably homeschool him in like our private island. So we'll see what happens with that. But basically, I don't think most of MAGA is smart or attractive or really should procreate, to be honest. Basically, you are a tool to help me sort of like continue my path of world domination. So like, I really don't want you here too much longer other than how long it takes me to become a trillionaire. And once I become a trillionaire, we will be moving to private islands, like me and people like Peter Thiel, although like technically he's gay, so he can't like procreate the same way. Like I can like procreate inside a woman, which is like the cool way to do it. He has to do like paperwork and adoption and all sorts of like other things, which is like not the cool way to have kids. but we respect it. But eventually, like when we get on our private libertarian island, my ability to naturally procreate will make me the alpha. And if I have to basically murder Peter Thiel for total libertarian dominance on our new utopia, like I will, I'm prepared to do that. But that's not for you to be concerned, because hopefully most of you will be washed away in either like cholesterol because your eating habits are bad, or opioid deaths, or perhaps like climate change will destroy you, and we'll be safe in our billionaire bunkers. But for now, I just wanted to be fully honest about what we're doing, because we're trying to root out inefficiencies. And frankly, I think most of the people that support Trump in the end are inefficiencies. So we will destroy you eventually, but for now, just keep supporting me. Like, I know you, like, let's be honest, people call me like Tony Stark, but like Tony Stark is like super cool and normal and like a leader. And I'm just sort of a very strange, selfish, like easily offended person. So, and I definitely wouldn't have like killed myself to save the world from Thanos. I would have like probably bought Thanos and like renamed him Thanos X and like partnered with him. But the point is, for all of you that compliment me, I think like that's cool. Like I never had a lot of friends, and it's cool that you like think I'm cool, but I'm really not. I'm just biding my time until me and my billionaires are the only ones left on Earth, and our women who have our children. But until then, thank you for supporting MAGA and DOGE. We're not making your lives better, but maybe one day you won't even have lives, and that will be better for me. So like, thanks, and thank you for fighting the woke mind virus. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is my new invention. It's called SpaceX Mini, which is, I'm going to send my next child up into space to Mars in this. And as you can see, it's got the same cool, sleek, like Cybertruck design. So, and if my child is lost in space, headed to Mars, and my new invention, like I'll just have more, because America is full of women who will let weird guys impregnate them if we have money. So it's cool. Like, love America!